Let me know if you hear it now. You should hear it. Yeah, shell gone. Okay, we're good. We are randomized now. All right, we got the audio. Frostbite, I appreciate you being here, man. Oh, not coach. That's not even a word. There we go. We got coach now. Oh, I will upload this to what's it called? YouTube on my second channel, Coach Max Arcade. Just so it can be there. I would love to upload it on my main channel, just because that's the channel that is monetized. But you know, I don't want to ruin the not DRM. What's it called? The click-through rate. My posting of things on the main channel. I don't want to ruin any of that. Okay. Oh, is it going to randomize the movers? Surely it wouldn't. Like there's the Machoke sprites from Ruby Sapphire, and there's the Vigoroth. Yeah, okay. I figured it wouldn't really change it. Okay, we can actually set the real time now too. It is 8:24. Oh, okay. Whew, I was gonna say this was gonna take a minute. Well, we're sitting here. And now it's 8:25. That is the correct time. I'll move that out of the way for 1 second. Okay. Okay, let me see if the rare candies got put in. Let me check my bag. Crud. Okay, I'm gonna check in the... Oh, let me save real quick. Oh, one minute of gameplay. Been doing this one for a while. Okay, let me save. Let me pull up the menu. Check. I mean, you're getting like a straight up behind the scenes. Nope. Behind the scenes look at all this. It did not save it. Well, that would explain why it doesn't have it. The code is crud. Let me pull that back up. I can't see anything right now. Pokemon Emerald Rare Candy Cheat. BFF95. I also can't like copy paste it. It's weird. At least it wouldn't let me do that earlier. EC50D. Okay. Enabled on... Oh, apply changes. Okay, did it save it? Okay, I'm probably gonna have to reset. I also can't see if there's any comments. Okay, let's reset. Hey, D1, it's so good to see you, my friend. Okay, give RetroArch a second to... There we go. Oh, no, man, RetroArch does this. What emulator? I'm using RetroArch. I got used to using it because of Scott's Thoughts and Steve M Plays. They are... they're the ones that helped me set this up. RetroArch does this, though, where it takes a minute for it to to get going. All right, get going this time, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, D1, I am doing a new Nuzlocke. This one is a completely random one. I have not ever done... Okay, let's check the cheats. Please be in here. Oh, they're there. Okay. Never done a straight up random one. So this will be fun. And it's an Emerald, not a Gen 1 game. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play on set and all that stuff too. I don't have a... there we go. I like that one. We're gonna play this on set, all the normal stuff, make it a little difficult. I really do like the RetroArch engine. Okay, well, I can't get the rare candies to work right now. It's okay. Hopefully for this first stream, we won't have to grind that much. Probably only going to go till about 10. Not really worth it to go for too long tonight. This will be just, introductory stuff too. Yeah, RetroArch is a good emulator. Okay, I need to turn off the fast text because it is making it where the text boxes aren't even popping up. I haven't tried it with PS1 games yet. I've really only done it with Pokemon Yellow, I'm going to be honest with you. But then I did this one. So it has, it does work with other than Gen 1, Gen 1 games. Man, that Spider-Man game, so good. Also, I normally have, the chat on screen. I don't for this one. I turned it off. In the chat, they're talking about the Spider-Man game for PS1, and it's good. D1, I'll get to what you're saying. Oh, okay, we could start with a Silcoon, a Caterpie, or a Larvitar. Okay, so, I mean... Okay, Butterfree would be sick. But, I'm not setting any restrictions on my starter. We're starting with Larvitar. Okay? Sound good? I don't know what Larvitar's Gen 3 moveset is. Oh, it starts with Bite? Yo, that is sick. Now, it's not Stab, because Larvitar is Ground Rock, I'm pretty sure. And then it drops the ground to become Dark later on. Okay, so we're starting with a Larvitar. So, I mean, that's just awesome. But yeah, D1, so you mentioned the run I'm working on later. Mao Iho. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient. Order management. Everything. Go to dogehype.com. Guys, do not go to dogehype.com. We should, listen, I'm sure... Give me a second. Whoops. Meowho, I'm sure that you're a good person. Let's not... Okay, if you're watching this recording on YouTube, you cannot see this in the chat. It just does not look good. Knight of Grayskull, I don't have a theme. If you want to think about that for a minute while I'm trying to get rid of that. It's nothing personal, Meow-I-Ho. I'm sure you're a nice person, but we don't want that stuff. So I don't have a nickname scheme. This is a male Larvitar. It's going to turn into a giant, hopefully, a Pupitar, and then a giant, scary Tyranitar. I don't normally have good luck with my starters in Nuzlocke. I am either the smartest man in the stream or the dumbest, sometimes both at the same time. I am feeling this name. And I can't quite explain it. I'm feeling Harold. Don't know about y'all. And if there's other nicknames, even if there's a better one for Larvitar, we're going with it. Thank you, Frostbite. Frostbite likes the name Harold. I do too. But if you guys can think of a naming convention, go with a... Oh, hang on. I have to answer yes. Let me know. Harold. And the purple crayon. Maybe. Oh, we need to find a purple crayon for him. Oh, hey Arnold. There we go. Maybe... Also, we don't have Pokeballs yet, so this run does not count. Or not run. These encounters don't count. So don't worry about those. Let's see. Oh, a cute little Igglybuff. We gonna kill it, though. So, because... I mean, I've never done a straight-up random... Okay, well, we're gonna run from this Igglybuff because it's making it difficult. We've never done I've never done a straight up randomized Nuzlocke. I don't know if I've just ran into those two, like a Wooper with the Igglybuff because they're weaker Pokemon, or not. We'll figure that out. But yeah, we're going to have to find Harold his purple crayon. I don't know what that purple crayon is going to be, but that's going to be the headcanon that we've established. Now, the issue here... Okay, if we lose to the rival, we don't wipe, because we haven't been given Pokeballs yet. So no training, just the one Zigzagoon battle at the beginning with an Igglybuff battle that we couldn't do. Let's just see what our rival has. Hopefully May doesn't have something... Oh, she's got Torchic. I bet I didn't change the trainer encounters for this. You know, that's okay. I am okay with that. We didn't change the trainer encounters. And that's going to be a pretty neat Nuzlocke, because then we'll just have, you know, whatever we find is what we'll have to use. I'm going to stick with that. Now, my next video is a Sanqui run. I mean, I'll just tell you right now, it's Lugia in Gen 1, because I used it. I put a little footnote of it in the last video, in the Moltres one. And it's because of your Sneasel video that I was actually able to find the Sanqui random. Oh, we've talked on Twitter too. It's pretty nice. Y'all should be looking forward to it. I just recorded the audio literally right before we started streaming. Is getting walled by the Rapping Lass. So probably like something slower than it. Yep, Lugia in Gen 1. So Knight of Grayskull. This is a randomizer that basically has put any Pokemon in Gen 1, from Gen 1 through 6 anyways. It's really neat. Check it out online. Sanqui, Sanqui. Pretty cool. D1 has a video of it using a Sneasel, and it's pretty neat. Okay, do we get the running shoes now? Yeah. Let's get ready to run, Bull. That was terrible. Your father's child. We're going on an adventure to find his purple crayon. If I told you them all, you'd be mind blown. I'm going to assume it's a slow one. Like, it's probably getting walled by Sleep Powder and Wrap, just because it's slower. But I would probably be shocked by that because you shouldn't expect... Okay, first encounter other than Larvitar. Igglybuff again? Are you serious? Okay. Wigglytuff would be cool. I don't want to fight it. Wigglytuff will be cool. I'm okay with Igglybuff. Yo, Garrett, it's so good to see you, my friend. Okay. Give a nickname to Igglybuff. It's a girl. It's not a stolen one. Base 100. Oh, the starting move set. Well, I'll tell you, that's how Lugia started out, but I'll let you see that in the video. What do we want to name Igglybuff? It's not quite the purple crayon for Harold. Singer. Gaga. I'm thinking Lady Gaga. Something along those lines. Celine. Dion. Oh, I like Celine. Helga. Oh, Helga's good. See, I don't want to just be stuck into, what is it? Okay. So, I just reset because I was trying to... Oh, that was bad. We're back here at the beginning because I was trying to actually type on the keyboard of my computer, and I forgot that H was my hotkey for reset the ROM. So we're going to speed up for a second. Smear, you picked a good time to get here, my friend. I mean, it should have the same starters. Harold should still be there. Should be. Hey, Garrett, yeah, I figured, man, 8:40, 8:40, you know, she's about that age. 8:40 is a good bedtime. We're going to speed up through this little section. Let's hope that Harold is still here. Smear, okay, I got you. Let's hope that Harold is still here. Oh, Silcoon. Whew, okay. We've got Harold. Oh, Harold's a lady now. Well, now it's Helga. Now we gotta... Is she really 4? Dude, I've seen the pictures of y'all with playing basketball, of her playing basketball. That's awesome. Okay, I'm not going to type on the keyboard. I don't know why I thought that was going to be it for some reason. Okay, well, there goes Harold, unfortunately. But Helga has come to take his place. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, and we can count Igglybuff if we want as our encounter here. We don't have Pokeballs yet. Or we can just count whatever the first thing we see once we get Pokeballs. It's entirely up to you guys. So you can go ahead and fight amongst yourselves in the chat for that. Depends on what you want to see. We will really know if things are the same if May has Torchic again. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, drop something. Okay, so like I'm a child. I chew on little random things. This is like a little oh my goodness, Helga is so much weaker than Harold was. Okay, not defensively, but like attack-wise. You're at, hey, nice. And that's as adult jokey as we ever get on this channel. Okay, let's go on back to New Barktown. Playing basketball. Oh yeah. I understand. I can't wait for that one day. But who knows when that is. Who knows when that will be. Give me 1 second. Okay. No, yeah, little kids playing basketball, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful thing to watch. Or like Garrett said, quote unquote playing. Okay, we've got Pokeballs. I was looking forward to a Wigglytuff. I'm not gonna lie. Because this is Gen 3, I don't know if she would have actually lived to see Wigglytuff. But in fact, I don't know where you get a Moonstone in this game. I haven't played Emerald in so long. Like, I did 2 or 3 Emerald videos. I think it was just 2. I think I did 2 Emerald videos during COVID time, but that's really it. All right, let's see what we got. Will it be an Igglybuff? Oh, Igglybuff. We've already used the name Helga, though. Okay, guys, we got to think of another name. Yeah. Oh, okay. Come on. Reset for a male? No, I'm gonna keep Helga. We may not get to have an Igglybuff. Hey, there we go. Helga 2. Ooh, Helgato. Oh, I kind of like that name. I'm going to take the inspiration from Knight of Grey Skull. Oh, Harley would be good. Let's save Harley. We used G nicknames in the last one, so I guess we're going to use H. Let's save Harley for later. Maybe I should make sure Helgato isn't something like incredibly offensive in another language. I mean, gato is Spanish for cat, but like, if it's bad, somebody, I mean, you know, I'll get told. Okay. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Let's try to get a little bit of shared experience. Well, okay. No battles there. And like I said before, we're going to use rare candies just to skip the leveling up, the grinding, because the grinding can be the worst part of a Nuzlocke. For this first stream, we will have a little bit of grinding, so nothing too bad. We do need to grab a few Pokeballs. Van Man accidentally did that? Oh no, that's awful. I mean, like, unless you just know every single culture and what's offensive in every culture, there's not really a way to really know, but it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna grind for just a tiny little bit. Ooh, Sing and Charm. Yeah. Helga, you need to... You're gonna need to... Oh shoot. Oh shoot. We're out of here. This is why I don't do well in Nuzlocks from time to time. He referred a Magic the Gathering card. Shirt version of it. Really? Interesting. The short version. Okay, I was like, what is a shirt version? I was going along with what you were saying, D1. Okay, well, let's go up here and see who we find on this route in the grass. Oh, Makuhita. Another Pokemon that we are weak to. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'd rather lose Helgato than Helga. Let's use the Pokeballs. Just try to catch it straight out. Makuhita will be good against... Let's go. Makuhita will be good against Roxanne. First gym. It's Guts Pokemon. Toughen up its body. June, by the way. Don't worry about it. The Wrath of God. I don't want to go with Harold. I feel like we can't use the name Harold unless it's something special. Henry? I mean, Henry's pretty basic. Havoc, if we want to go like comic book character route. We don't even have to use the H names. Like that's just what we did for this little beginning bit. Ooh, Horatio. I like it. Hector. Save Hector. I like that name. So we've got Hector and Harold that we can throw in the back. All right, let's get some experience. Oh, we could have had a Tyrogue. I think just because we've encountered Igglybuffs and what's it called? Igglybuffs and Whoopers on that other route. I think the Pokemon are pretty much locked in. Not sure though. Like the wild encounters is what I mean. In the round. Okay, one more tackle and then we're gonna swap. Yeah, that's where the crit. I mean, that's not. Oh, I would have died to a crit. I was not paying attention. No, he had a high roll. He definitely had a high roll. But if it's just got tackle, then this will... Oh, yeah, see, critical hit did 2. Just have bite, though. Oh, that's okay. I could get to the flinch. Yeah, get the flinch. Helgato, Helga, and Horatio all gained 13 XP. Seismic Toss? Oh my goodness. So, I mean, you're doing the damage of whatever level you are. I'm trying to think. Seismic Toss, and... I mean, is it a Gen 1 Pokemon? If it's Gen 1, then I really don't know what it would be. That's interesting. I'm excited for that. Okay. Let's keep on. Oh, we could have had a Hoot Hoot. I like Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot would have been nice. That is a nice Gen 3 sprite. I guess Hoot Hoot's one of those Pokemon you don't really think of when it comes to Gen 3. Because, like, I think Noctowl... I think getting Noctowl in Colosseum was the only way you could get a Hoot Hoot in Gen 3 for a while. Yeah, we gonna swap you over, Helga. It does look shiny. It is regular, but it does look shiny. No, it's just regular. Oh, Gen 4 Legend. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to think about it in a minute. Also, dark moves are special in this game, so you ain't getting me with that. Just randomized encounters. Not randomized for trainer battles. Not randomized for, oh, Sand Attack. That could come in handy. I'm almost certain that was not a shiny, because it didn't sparkle. If it did, like, we can go back and watch on the video. And if it was a shiny, then boy, did I just kill my first shiny in this. Not, anyways. Just randomized encounters. Not randomized trainers. Not randomized abilities or movesets. Like, just straight up random Pokemon. If Makuhita survives and evolves into Hariyama, it will become a Hariyama. Yeah, I really think that was just bad sprite coloring. We'll figure that out. Like, I feel like we would have seen and heard the ding, the shiny jingle. Alright, as long as this isn't a crit, we've survived. Oh, it didn't even need to be a crit. Or like a crit wouldn't have even done it. Okay, we're not going to do a ton of grinding here. I just want to do enough grinding to get me a little bit more prepared for more of the run. The goal is definitely get through the first gym in this stream. I have no doubt we'll be able to do that. Although I'm finding all, like, first form Pokemon here. Okay, other than there's a Kakuna. I think I might have selected, what's it called? Like, keep Pokemon the same strength, maybe? Of, like, similar base stats? I'm honestly not sure. Gonna be straight up with you. A level 6. Figured we wouldn't get a new move, but it's okay. Okay, here's Makuhita again. See, the coloring on that one looks weirder compared to the other one now. Alright, Horatio. We're going to come in and Sand Attack now. Ooh, Focus Energy. Okay, Focus Energy again. Not doing anything. Let's start tackling now. I don't need to be scared of switching into Larvitar because I'm not... It doesn't have a fighting type move. I'm just terrified that it will. Oh, Horatio. Paying dividends. Oh, Helgato's got Defense Curl. It's got another move, just not a damaging one. Ooh, Slacking and Aegislash. Those would be really cool. Makuhita. Maybe Hoot Hoot was the rare encounter on this route? I don't know. That's interesting. I'm expecting Helgato not to have any attacking moves for a while. Like, it's a baby form. I'm gonna have to get it leveled up. If I had the XP share, this would be easier, but I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm gonna complain a little bit, but not too bad. Man, Horatio is a powerhouse. Level 5. Look at you. Okay, let's see. I want to find another Hoot Hoot just to see if that other one was shiny. Because I am going to play where if it's shiny, I have to use it. Like, doesn't matter if it's my 15th encounter on the route, I have to use that Pokemon. It has to go on the team. It doesn't matter what it is. And until it dies, it stays on the team. I just think that'd be a cool way to do it. Garrett, a Sanqui run, so what it is, it's this ROM hack for just Pokemon Red, like the Japanese Fire Red, or not Fire Red, Red version, that has, you can hack it to where it has literally any Pokemon from Gen 1 through 6 in the Gen 1 style. So it's different. It's pretty unique. There's a lot of different stats, or different things. Horatio, come on, buddy. A lot of different things you can change with it. It's pretty neat. Just playing through Gen 1 with a Pokemon that shouldn't be there. Okay, Horatio, I think I really should have used Sand Attack, but it's alright. I don't know if this tackle will take it down. Oh, it will. There we go. And since we have a potion, I'm going to use that real quick. Oh yeah, because I mean Umbreon goes from being just a defensive wall to, I mean, just hitting so hard. It's pretty neat. Another Kakuna, okay. I almost want Helgado to take this out on its own, but I'd have to go through 40 defense curls, 15 sings, and 20 charms. That's a lot. That's 60. That's 75 turns of not doing anything. Now against Kakuna would be the one to do it against, but we ain't doing that. Basically, the beautiful, terrible Gen 1 mechanics. Oh, you know what? No, we're gonna swap over so that we can avoid Harden. Because Bite is special. And even though it's hardening, it's not going to do anything. I didn't think Horatio would get to level 6 off of just especially having to split the XP with Helga. Not Helga. Yeah, Helga there at the end. Oh, a Makuhita battle. Oh, Helgado's close. Horatio may not level up after this one. That XP looks like it's just a little too far away. Okay. Oh, a critical hit. Okay. So, I mean, that was 7 damage. But, oh, there we go. We're good. We're going to get it. Now, if we get to level 6, we're getting out of this grass patch and we're moving on with our life. Oh, there we go. We will never know if that Hoot Hoot was a shiny or not. I don't think it was, but... Also, yes, I know I should have healed. I don't care. I do care, but... Now, I have not played Emerald in quite a while, so I don't remember most of these teams. Oh, Poochyena. Yeah, Helgado, you ain't gonna be able to handle this one. Yeah. Honestly, like, before... I mean, for the longest time, I had no idea what was physical and what was special. I know that for Gen 3, it's everything that Eevee can evolve into and Dragon. All of those are the types that are special. Everything else is physical. But, like, it does make sense. Like, Bite, that's a physical move. Psy Beam is a special. I definitely agree with you on that. And that's like you said, before Gen 4 thing. Like, it just wasn't figured out way back then. No idea why, to be honest with you. So as long as we keep Igglybuff like in the party while we're walking around, running back and forth, we'll be raising its friendship by a good bit. Do we add another person to the team? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk on the grass straight to the trainer, like going left and then up, and battle him. Yeah, Thunder Punch, definitely. Nope, looks like we're battling him first. Then we'll add somebody else to the team. And he's just got bugs. He'll have Wurmple. 2 Wurmple? Dum-da-da-da-dum. Okay, I'm going to level up Horatio because for the first 2 gyms, Larvitar really is not going to do much. He actually won't be bad against the first one, against Roxanne. Because Roxanne will really only have tackle. Like, she won't have any ground moves. She might have magnitude, actually, now that I think about it. So I don't want to run that risk. Oh, I thought I turned on set mode. Oh, well, let's turn on set mode after this. I am going to try to make this a hardcore Nuzlocke, where I don't level up higher than the gym leader's ace. And if I level up higher than the gym leader's ace, can't use it. Like, can't use that Pokemon in battle. No, not that option. I like the moves. Yeah, there we go. Hey, you know what? Let's save while we're at it, too. Oh, Garrett, you don't know. Yeah, I am not a teacher anymore. I quit back in November. Actually, it was October. I mentioned that, oh, we're getting a Silcoon. That's not fun. So, yeah, I decided that I did not, don't want to be a teacher anymore. So I'm now working in admissions at the college that I went to, Freed Hardeman. So I'm working in admissions, in the admissions office, recruiting people to come to Freed. It happened at just a very good time. And, yeah. Things are pretty nice. Okay, that was a crit. I feel good. I was a little worried about that. Yeah. Things, I don't want to say too much on stream. Things were getting where it was not good. I did not want to... Okay, Silcoon, you are not better than us. I'm going to name it Harden. Because it keeps using Harden. So no more school nights. Yeah, things are good. Oof. Hate to hear that, D1, but I totally get you. Okay, yeah, we're going to name this one Harden. We have other names that we can hang on to in the back of our mind. I am not going to be swap training this guy any. Let's see what else we could have gotten. We could have had a Slugma. Oh. That would have been awesome. Yes to both of those things. When the people in charge don't... I'm not going to say not have your back. But yeah. Oh yeah, I would not want to work a call center. In fact, I feel like that's what I do actually sometimes. Most of the time I'm just, like right now, making a bunch of visits to different places, calling kids, recruiting them to come to college there. Over the weekend, I actually was down at Gulf Shores, Alabama. There was a church, like a youth rally. So I got to work the booth for my school there. And it was pretty fun. Okay, those are pecha berries and oran berries. I'm going to try to save berries as best I can. Just cause... Bingo. You are so very right. I'm going to try to save berries. I'm never going to remember to plant and water them, so, you know, that'll do. Now, Helga will not be good in the gym with Brawly because fighting, and since I'm rock, that won't work out. I'm rock ground, fortunately, not rock dark. If it was rock dark, then it would be really bad. Got offered something more specific. Hey, I got you. Oh yeah, listen, I was in the same boat. I had to make a choice between two jobs. The one I have now and another one. This one pays more, so that made it a little easier to decide what to do. But you guys, I am so much less stressed not teaching. You really have no idea. I mean, I'm streaming at 9 o'clock on a school night. My wife is still a teacher at the school. I still love and respect a lot of the people there. But it was just time to go. So unfortunately, I'm really not coach anymore. But that's my name, so I gotta stick with it for now. Ooh, Tyranitar. Do you have it where it has the what's it called? Dark type, dark and fairy and steel in the game, or where it's just the original types? Because the Lugia one that I did is just like plain old regular red and blue. It's just using a psychic fairy or psychic flying. Ooh, please flinch. Oh wow. Oh, it didn't use absorb. Either it doesn't have absorb the new types. Okay, I may want to do that one. I'm not sure. Ah, crud. I'm really lucky that Shroomish didn't use absorb there. That could have been bad. And now it uses absorb. So I guess that was just bad AI. Okay, we're going to sand attack this thing just in case things go south. Two sand attacks just in case. I really doubt that it would take us out low enough, but I don't want to risk it. Don't feel like getting no biscuits. That's really dumb. Really affect... Oh, no! Oh, I have the Orion berries. Okay. I have Orion berries. I think I can make it to the Pokemon Center. You see, I don't have any potions, but I have the Orion berries. I don't want to use it. Okay, we're at 8 HP, right? 8. Okay. Whew. Dude, the commute for that would stink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make it. 6. Guys, that was almost bad. We could have lost Horatio, but we didn't. That commute would stink, but man, that would be great. I feel like y'all could maybe like find a place in Crab Orchard. I mean, it'd be a drive for both of you, but that would make it a little bit more manageable for you. I mean, at least you would have a job that worked a whole lot better, like much better opportunities. I mean, that is a pickle, 100%. Okay. Hydrate. Oh, dude, I don't have a water. Give me a second. Actually, did I bring my backpack in here? No, I didn't. You know what? I think it's time for chair cam. Alright, we're back. Chair cam has officially ended. Have my water bottle. It's not full. It's like maybe less than half, but there we go. Man, I guess you can just call me Greg, but I'm still gonna use Coach Max on on here. It's the name of my channel. It's the name of everything. It's weird, but it's how it is. All right, let's get Wally his Pokemon. I did randomize the catching tutorial, so it'll randomize what Wally gets in this, but I won't randomize his actual team. Like, he'll still end up with a Ralts and Gardevoir and all that stuff. That is also true. My dad's... I mean, I do have the same name. I also have not gone by Gregory in about 10 years, actually, which is wild to me. All right, let's see what Wally gets for his Pokemon. He gets a Hitmonchan, of course. What? And my dad lent him a Bulbasaur? What is going on? Oh, wait, is he going to have to battle it, like... Does he have to knock it down to a certain HP threshold to catch it? Okay. I thought, like, maybe he was going to have to get to a certain HP threshold, and then, Wow. No, I got you, man. Yeah, you leave town, change your name. It's basically what happens. Can Hitmonchan break out of that, though? Okay, so the catching is scripted, too. If the Pokemon he had lost all its health, too, I guess he would still... I don't know. I'm sure it would still do the same thing. Okay. If you want to be a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City. We're going to get 2 more Pokemon before we get to the Rustboro City, though. Oh, maybe 3, actually. There's another route in there. Hey, it's Scott. The cool guy. That's his name, right? Scott? Well, we don't know then. I think it's Scott. That sounds familiar to me. More trainers. Let's see what we got first. I mean, I like what we've gotten so far. Oh, we got a Ralts. Let's go. Ooh, it's a male Ralts, too. That means we could get a Gardevoir or a Gallade. That doesn't exist, though. Okay, 6 Pokeballs. Let's go. That's going to be nice for the Brawly Gym. Y'all, this is an awesome team. I think Harley. Oh, it's a guy. Henry? What was another name we used? Scroll all the way back up in the chat. Henry, Harold, Hector. Oh, Harley can be a male name too. Oh, hang on. There we go. Harley could be a male name. You're right. We're going to use Harley. Hey, that means we can use Harley for a girl and a boy. Like, you know. It is non-gender specific. Oh, that's awesome. Does it even start with moves, though? Gravel. Okay, so no, I had a student named Harley before. We're gonna throw Harley up in front of this team because Harley will pay more dividends sooner than Helgado will. Because Helgado is a baby Pokemon and it evolves with friendship, At least Igglybuff does. Somebody might want to fact check me on that just in case, but I'm almost certain it does. Just walking around getting the steps in will make it more friendly. Or will increase the friendship rating on here, so. Okay, we're gonna battle these fools. Oh, Zigzagoon. Man, once Horatio learns a fighting move, it's over. This is over. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a pretty fun stream. It's been fun to get back into it. My new job just allows me to do that. Oof. I can guarantee we will stream at the very least one more time this week because I am taking Friday off. So I will either stream on Thursday or Friday. It just depends. Hey, man, you know, that Blue Series, so this is going to sound like, I don't know, self-indulgent. That might have been 3 years at this point, which is wild. I really enjoyed that series. Like, that was such a fun Nuzlocke I did. And I actually watched my, the Death compilation of it a while back. Man, seeing all those Pokemon, I loved a lot of those teams. Dude, you have no idea. Like, not having to call for a sub, not have to put in paperwork, getting treated like an adult. Now, don't get me wrong, like, the rewarding parts of teaching, irreplaceable. But for my own mental health, for my family's mental health, you know, it's what you gotta do. Oh, do you not have anybody? Oh, fished up a tough-looking Pokemon. I wonder what it is. Dude, Texas! Okay, Garrett, I was like, what? I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm just going to go with it. No, Texas, yeah. So that was in the Gold and Silver one. Texas was a Pokemon that definitely did not die off stream while I was leveling it up. Definitely did not die. And that's it. That was fun. Hey, Garrett, here's the good thing. I know we had the plan. Okay, Garrett and I and Blake McLovin, I wish he was here. We had the plan to, like, do shiny hunts and Nuzlockes and all sorts of stuff. Things just don't happen. But I have my good computer now. I can figure out, what's it called? Not Twitch stream. I think it was Polytoad. It was either Polytoad or Poliwrath. How to put Discord on here so I can have y'all talking with me for the audience. Man, we could do some good stuff. Do some raid dens from Sword and Shield. That'd be fun. Speaking of Sword and Shield, and by that I mean Scarlet and Violet, I have not finished... Okay, Horatio. Are you going to hit this Magikarp? You've not had anything happen to lower your accuracy, buddy. I have not finished Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet. I got Violet. Because I'm soft resetting for a shiny Dialga in Brilliant Diamond. Why am I playing that game? Don't know. But I am soft resetting for that, so that's putting a kink in the system right now. You know, a shot like a silver run would be fun. The only thing is, I don't have that. I wouldn't upload it to my main channel just because I don't want to mess up. Like, I don't think it. Okay, actually, here's the thing. My game is... Wait. I thought this was a rich boy that I would battle here. Did that get changed for Emerald? Maybe that got changed for Emerald. Huh. Anyways, I thought that was supposed to be a rich boy. But I don't want to put... I just want to have, like, regular videos on my channel. I don't want it to be bogged down by Let's Plays. So I would upload any Let's Plays to the Coach Max Arcade channel, which is where the stream of this is going to end up after I'm done streaming. Probably get that uploaded tomorrow. It just depends. Oh, Ziggy, you hitting hard. But yeah, that's when a Sapphire run would happen. Also, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, not great. I am addressing that. I am enjoying it, actually finally playing it, a year after it came out when there's better games available. But it is enjoyable, I will say that. Definitely a letdown, though. Not gonna be like, oh, it's underrated. No, it's definitely not great. So she is a rich girl, I guess. Ooh, rich girl. She gone too far, and it don't matter anyway. Also, Garrett, just to let you know, I have been watching Psych again, and oh my goodness, like I mentioned, you commented on that on one of the videos. It's just so good. Like, for those of you that have never watched Psych, you absolutely should watch it. Yeah, after 2 badges was when I stopped playing Brilliant Diamond the first go around. Finally picked it back up, and I really just want to say I reset to get a shiny Dialga, because I've never soft reset for a legendary. I mean, I have, but I've never gotten one. But y'all, Psych is just so good. I just watched the episode where one of the main characters got shot, and it's the end of the season. That's as unspoilery as I can get. And I mean, like, most characters get shot once or twice anyways, so it happens. Alright, Petalburg Woods. Okay, we're going to battle this guy before we get something here. I'm loving the team setup we've got. Silcoon might be the only one that I don't like. Like, okay. I don't know why, but I am legitimately, like, cackling anytime Gus says that. Or, like, just anything like that. Ugh. If you have not seen Psych, it is such a good show. I would love to get a shirt that says "You heard about Pluto." I know that I could get one, like, on Etsy or something. In fact, I'm just gonna keep using Byte. I'm gonna look that up. A Pluto shirt. You heard about Pluto? You heard about Pluto? One of the first things that comes up on oh, Sandstorm. That could be cool. I mean, it would have to... That could be a good move for us. You heard about Pluto shirt? Okay, I can get one for $22 that's green. Oh, I've heard it both ways is another good one. So many great quotes. if you don't understand what we're saying, like about Pluto, just... You should just watch the stinking show. So good. You know, Sandstorm won't actually help us in this first gym, unfortunately. We still haven't found a Pokemon yet, actually. Okay, come on. Let's figure this out. And our encounter will be a Wooper. I like Wooper a lot. Nope. Oh, okay. Ooh, I've only got 5. Let's just throw a Pokeball first, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay. I promise you, as a kid growing up, like, you could never catch a Pokemon with that low HP. Also, we're going to call this one Henrietta, because I want to, not Harrietta. Henrietta. Also, I don't know, I think that's how you would spell Henrietta. We're going to go with it regardless. What moves do you have, Henrietta? So help me if you don't have a damaging move. Oh, it's got Water Gun. Okay, well, that's going to be perfect for the first gym. Wait. Water Gun would be... Oh, it's special because it's Gen 3. And our special attack, weaker than our regular attack. Okay, that's what I thought. If our... Well, Earthquake and Ground moves will be good anyways. Uh-oh. It's Team Aqua. What are we gonna do? Just battle him, I guess. Come on and battle me. Okay, buddy. Oh, level 9. He is pretty well equipped. Let's swap you out. Oh, we're level 8 with... Oh, shoot. I dropped that. I need to... You were using Sand Attack, too. Here it is. Okay. I needed to pick this up off the ground so the dogs didn't run in here and eat that at some point. Whew. That tackle hit pretty rough. Let's get one more Sand Attack in just to be safe. And then I'm going to swap over to what's his called? Helga. So I can resist the tackles at the very least. Oh, no. I'll use Sandstorm. Because that'll get me... Alright, hit the air horns. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm not... I can't yell it. My wife is asleep. She has to actually go and teach tomorrow, so... I mean, so that did barely anything, but it'll help in the long run. It'll chip away just a little bit. And since we're faster, I can make it flinch. That's a good thing we need to make sure we're taking advantage of. I mean, if it can even land a move. Yeah, there's a flinch. Ooh, speaking of Psych, we can use the name O'Hara. I know it starts with an O, but like it'll have the H sound. Oh, it got a sand attack on me. Oh, Sandstorm's done, I guess. Song ended. It happens. Let's go. Does he just have the one Poochyena, or does he have two? Because if he has two, okay. Like, we weren't in trouble, but that just could have been a little hairy. Also, if someone does not mind looking up Roxanne's team and seeing what level her nose pass is, see, there we go. I would like to make this a hardcore Nuzlocke and not go overboard. At this point in the game, I don't really care. But we'll play along with it as best we can. Man, Harley, it would be great if you could get a move that did anything. Level 15. Okay, I thought it was going to be 15. I see D1 says he thinks 15, and so I'm going to take Knight of Grey Skull's word for it, because I hopefully you wouldn't lie to me. What? Oh, I forgot Ninkata is part rock. How about that? I was like, it's super effective. What are you talking about? Also, I don't have right now a controller hooked up, so I am literally just pressing, the keypad on my computer, and like, my wrist is starting to ache a little bit. Oh, ground. Okay. Take it up with Joe Serby. It's okay. I will trust Joe. Level 6. I didn't think it would learn anything new, but it's okay. Listen, I like Wooper. Getting Henrietta's not bad. Okay, Pokeball. I did need a few more Pokeballs. Oh, there's one right there. Ether. We're going to save that for the Elite Four. All right. There's a grass patch back here, right? Yeah. Nope, another Pokeball. A potion. And, oh, another Ralts. We've already had a Ralts, so we can't get this. Yeah. Ralts is off the menu. Let's just watch this bite obliterate. Oh, I mean, it just got obliterated. Hopefully there is something new. I hope that the Pokemon aren't just, like, taking the place of others. Oh, is it the same route as the other side of the woods? I guess I could check the route on that. Well, good thing I didn't catch anything. Okay, that was Petalburg Woods, Route 104. Who did we get? We got Harley on the other side of the woods. Oh, 104, you're right. Garrett, I am glad you said that. It's not like it was anything. Oh, here's Rich Boy Winston, I think. Yeah. It's not like that really changed anything, but it did. That would explain why Ralts popped up, though, because it would have the same encounters. Okay, you're being a little jerk, Zigzagoon. Okay, looking at the time, I'm afraid we might not be able to hit the first gym, but I'm going to try my best. I mean, we have a fighting type, a water type, and Helga with bite will bust through. Like, I think we'll be able to take Roxanne down. It's just a matter of doing it quickly and not wanting to lose a lot of Pokemon. That's the main thing. Oh, I definitely get that. Oh, Harley's got confusion. It's over. The run's over. We won. We're the winner. We're the Elite Four victory champion. I just threw words together. Should I or shouldn't I? You should not. Because you're going to get confused, kid. Please have a Shroomish. Oh, Lotad. Alright, Harley. This is your chance. Let's go ahead and move confusion over there. Oh, okay, it was a crit. Still. Ooh. That could have been bad. I was not expecting... I had a Lotad when I played Sapphire way back when. I know it has Astonish, but like... You just don't think about those things. Alright, stab. Two... Shroomish is not part poison. Like, Breloom is grass fighting. Okay. Well. How about that? I really thought Shroomish was grass poison, not grass... End of statement. Okay, I can do one tackle without it. Like if it gets a crit, I'm done. Okay. Or if it gets a crit, I should have one left over unless it has a high roll. Oh, but we got a crit though. Okay, Haley. Oh, Haley. There's a name right there we could use. Let's heal up some though. We're going to have a double battle right here, too. I'm going to throw Helgado back up front. And then swap it out. That'll be good. We are twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Yes, you are, Gina and Mia. I thought they had Lotad and C-Dot. I thought that other girl, since she started with a Lotad, would throw in a C-Dot, but... Let's bring in Horatio. Come on, Harley, get a crit. It happens. See, I knew it would do that. Oh, well, as long as I don't attack C-Dot, we're good. Level 7. Let's go. So Harley will be really, really good against Brawly's gym. C-Dot storing energy, but not if I use moves that don't damage it. Dude, double battles were mind-blowing. Like, when the first time I saw it in Sapphire. Oh, no energy to unleash. How about that? Like, I remember from the commercials seeing the double battle stuff, so I thought that it was, like, in the game through the whole thing. Like, I thought every battle was like this. But it was not. It is not. It's not like Pokemon Coliseum, which is. Helgado, you have got to learn a damaging move, buddy. I want to have a like some good supply of berries with me at all times. Does this lady have anything? Oh, no, she just talks to me about berries. Oh, a chesto berry. That'll be good. If I want to use a rest and then immediately wake up for it. Or wake up from it. Do some big-brained, like, strats. Water Pokemon expert? You don't know me. I don't know you, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, Magikarp. One bite should take these down. How are you faster than me? I know I'm rock type, but still. Okay, we're not going to be able to get all of it done with the bites, unless he has only 3. I don't know how many Magikarp he has on his team. I really don't. Oh, 3. We'll be good then. They're all level 5? Oh, level 6. Watch out, guys. We got a strong one here. Some good little experience for Helga. Ooh, something I just realized. Since our rival has Torchic, May will have a Combuskin on the route that's underneath Cycling Road. And that would be very, very dangerous for Helga to battle. Oh, didn't mean to go in there. Alright, we are at Rustboro City. Or Rustboro, but Rustboro. Never mind, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go ahead and put Silcoon in the PC. Because I just don't think it's gonna be used. Harden, we gonna throw you in there, buddy. Nothing personal. If everyone dies and we need a new person, you're the one we're gonna get. I just want to get a new encounter. And it's gonna be a Lotad. I love Ludicolo. Man, you know, our team, like, the types are rounding out pretty good, honestly. Whew, okay, I'm glad that was a crit. Oh, I've got a name for Lotad. It's a boy, too. The only issue is it won't be an H name. Technically. I mean, it's not an H name, but it technically is. Javier. We're doing it. I don't care. I am 100% taking that one. Okay. I don't want to grind. I want to be able to use rare candies and just level them up. Let's use Henrietta and, oh, more Igglybuff. Let's level Henrietta up a little bit. Oh, that's not doing enough. Wait. I put an R on there. Javier. Well, his name's Javier, apparently. It can't damage me, so we'll just use all my water guns. It's too late to swap over to Makuhita. It's putting me to sleep. Come on, Henrietta, wake up. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Hide the scars that fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave your keys upon the table? You wanted to. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Okay, we woke up. Come on, Henrietta. Oh, it's lowering attack. Doing nothing against water gun. $33 XP. Man, that was not a lot. Okay, let's see what this bug catcher does. Maybe he'll have more Ninkata. If there's Ninkata, then, I mean, we've got a type advantage. Wurmple. Level 8 Wurmple. Let's just see what happens. Ooh, Poison Sting. Oh. Well, there we go. I guess because we're part ground. We're going to keep using it. So long as we don't get poisoned, Henrietta will just tank her way through this battle. I'm already slower than you too, buddy. Ain't gotta worry about that. Level 7. Oh, Ninkata. That's what we like to see. That's the good stuff. And it's using defense. Can't do anything to me. Oh, almost leveled up. Okay, let's find like another Igglybuff in the grass. Because what we're going to do, look, I don't have time. I'm tired, first off. We're not going to be able to take on Roxanne tonight. It's just not happening. But what we will do, we will go to the cave at the end of this route in just a second, battle the trainers along the way, and catch our final encounter of the video there, or of the stream. And then we will, next stream, go and fight Roxanne. Unless if we just really feel like Henrietta is able to go in and take on the gym. Because that is possible. That is very possible, but this is what we're going to stick with for now. Man, it's just so many Pokemon that don't have damaging moves. Like Lotad has Astonish, but it's not great. Nope, okay. And her ace is level 15. My Pokemon rule, check them out. Y'all, I'm getting tired. Oh, Machop. I have a friend you need to meet. His name's Harley. Okay, since he's using Focus Energy, this is where he gets a crit and kills Harley in one shot. I'm just calling it now. Or uses Leer, which would be really bad. Okay, Harley, you need to take this down with this confusion. Okay. Guys, I was worried there. I am not going to lie to you one bit. I really thought bad things were going to happen. Hey, youngster Joey! Not the youngster Joey, though. His Machop is not in the top percentage of Machops. Not even a little bit. School kid Karen Shroomish. Ooh, we need to get you out of here, Henrietta. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I guess using Psychic. If Horatio learns a fighting move, like right now, we might be able to take on the gym tonight. Stun Spore, don't like that. We'll Sand Attack once or twice, just to make it a little easier on us. Don't be paralyzed. Okay, we're good. Let's do some tackling. Well, we don't hit super hard. If we have to, we can swap. Would you miss a move? Ooh, 11 damage. We're not dead to crit from tackle, but it's close. Okay. We're dead to crit, so we're gonna go for it. Oh, we're not dead to absorb, especially if he misses. Attaboy. Man, Horatio just fought through. We do need to heal him up, though. I have one paralyze heal. Look at that. Perfect planning. And we will use the super potion. Okay, do we go in here with the plan for a double battle? Yes, we do. Oh. Man. Oh, he's got Geodude. Oh, guys, this is perfect then. Alright, we may be able to battle Roxanne. Underleveled, too. That's the big thing. We'll be underleveled. Like, her nose pass is not incredibly, like, terrible. It's just that it is, like, it's pure rock type. Which would not be bad if Makuhita would learn a fighting move. And I know if I kept it out front, we would have this opportunity, but it just, you know. I'm not risking my chance of losing a Tyranitar, though. Oh, Synchronize. If it paralyzes me, I think I'll paralyze it. Not if it keeps missing, though. Oh! That crit came out of nowhere. Alright, Horatio, let's get you back in here. Guarantee you Stun Spore lands now. Okay, just absorb. I don't know what level Makuhita would learn a fighting move to is the thing. Like, 12 seems like a good one. Oh, its only moves are Tackle and Rock Tomb. See, that's the thing with, what's it called? That's why Larvitar will be good, because Bite, I mean, since Larvitar is rock, it'll resist physical moves, and Bite is a special type move, so it would bypass its defense. So I've got that going for me at the very least. Okay, please don't be another Shroomish. Oh, Arm Thrust, alright. You know what? I think we can take on, I think we can take on Roxanne in this video, in this stream. You'll say, yeah, I mean 15 power, but so like it's guaranteed 30. It's okay. We can get it. Okay. Yeah, guaranteed 30. I mean, at max 75. So that's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, it learns Vital Throw at that level. Oh, well, that's great then. Vital Throw, the only bad thing about it is it makes you go second, but if we get hit by a bunch of rock tombs, we'll be slower anyways. Okay, I'm not dead to crit here. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm dead to crit. Get out of here. Let's get Helga. It doesn't have a grass move, but... I mean, Ghost won't do much to it. And we're 1 level from 9. Or 1 XP from level 9. Youngster Johnson. Man, Youngster Johnson, this was a... That was a fight. Okay, let's get Henrietta... This battle right here. If we can go into the gym with Henrietta at level 11 at least, maybe, I think we'll be good. I mean, if we keep getting things like that, we'll be fine. And I will have her gym trainers that I can level up against too. Ba-ba-da-bum. Alright, let's see what we get here in this cave. In the Rust Earth Tunnel. We get... a Pidgey! That is a weird looking sprite. Like, I know that's just the, like, the Hoenn sprite, but that looks super weird. Hey, okay, we've got a flyer at least, so... Okay, I'm going to use one more Pokeball before we start, like, attacking it. Okay, Pidgey, you know you belong in the ball. Can Javi attack it? No, he can't. Alright. I don't think Water Gun will kill it. It's level 6. I really doubt Water Gun will kill it. Oh yeah, we're good. Now, I think it would be dead to a crit. We're going to do another one just in case. Because I would like this Pidgey. Oh my goodness, Pidgey. You know what? We're going for it. We are going to call this Pidgey Headache if we catch it right here. I was so ready for it to break out on that third shake. We are naming this Pidgey Headache. It was placed in box 1. Alright. We have now gotten all of the encounters that we will get for this stream tonight. Unless if this is a shiny. Okay. Like, that looks shiny. It's not. Because it didn't do the stars in the thing. Like, I know it's not. I just need to look it up myself, okay? Because, like... that looks so shiny. I see. Is Cerebi really not the first one? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say the shiny is greener looking. Okay, it's the tail that's the main thing that would be different. Okay, like here I pulled it up on like the one with the purple tail is the shiny. I mean, but like that looks shiny. Regardless, we're getting out of there. But like as it like moved to the left, I was just like, or it moved to the right. I know my directions. All right, we've got a fighting type Pokemon, like with a fighting move. We've got a water type. I feel good about going into this gym. Could this be a terrible decision? Yes. But it's my decision to make. Okay, is there a way to proc a double battle here? Yeah, it's with those guys. Okay. I'll show you why we're better. Will you? Will you actually? I think Henrietta will at least be level 12 by the time it reaches, by the time we reach Roxanne. Oh, come on. Okay, normally I would keep Helgado up front with Henrietta. But for this double battle, I'm gonna keep I'll put the two that I'm going to use for the gym battle, or for the leader battle. Youngster Tommy and Hiker Mark. But I mean, this will get both of them XP. Does Arm Thrust only hit twice? Like, I feel like it hits 2 to 5. Like most moves, but I know some of them are only, like, twice. Not real sure. Oh, Henrietta's got Slam. That won't come in handy in this gym, but, I mean, you know, it happens. Well, it's a good thing we don't have any electric types, because, boy, would electricity be weak. I actually don't know if electricity, like, if that would stack on itself, the double mud sport. I don't know that. Interesting. Oh, defense curl. That's cute. Too bad it won't do anything. Okay, so Henrietta or Horatio might not kill this one. In fact, it probably won't. Horatio, you proved me wrong, man. I have been proven wrong. Okay, let's see how close we are to leveling up both of these two. Because if they're close to level 12... You know what? I say we go for it. There's no fun. I mean, there is plenty of fun in surviving, but... We're gonna go for it. Yeah. Like, let's think through it. Her Geodudes... Her Geodudes would just use Tackle or Mud Slap or Mud Sport. And Nosepass just has Tackle and Rock Tomb. Like, worst case scenario, we lose one team member here. It could end up worse, though. I don't know. As long as it... Oh, level 12. I mean... It'll be faster, maybe. See, Defense Curl, that's not even doing anything. Yeah, Rock Throw in, Rock Tomb. Like, Rock Throw has terrible accuracy. All Rock Tomb would do is lower my speed. Oh, and this will get her potions out of the way. Oh, that's nice. I would assume she has 2 potions, maybe. I mean, that didn't not hurt, but... And see, we're leveling up, too. Oh, and now we're at the same speed as it. Oh, a crit. Ooh, it using block, huh? Let's go ahead and swap to Horatio. And spam Sand Attack. Ah, it hit me with the block. We're going to use 2 Sand Attacks, okay? Ooh. Okay, here's the thing. We're going to use the Sand Attacks, and if Horatio were to depart us in this life, he will have contributed a little bit. Oh, Harden. I did not anticipate that. So I thought it would... it's okay. That's good. That's great. Whoa! Oh, and it's going to use the berry. I mean, as long as it doesn't... There's the potion. Okay. Man, I was going to say, as long as it didn't crit, we were going to win. But now... Just hit 3. Okay, it hit 3. I mean, we're dead next turn. But there is not a next turn. Whew. Henrietta got level 13. And Horatio is now level 12. The Harden definitely kept it from KOing. Wow. Guys, we did it. I did not think we would be able to beat Roxanne at those levels. Swapping over to... Okay, so, like... Water Gun would have bypassed Harden. But, like... Did it even miss any tackles? I don't think it even missed any. I think those Sand Attacks were useless. Like, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, he doesn't say champ in the making in this game. Or maybe he does before you battle, before you win. You know what? That problem over there sounds like a problem for Thursday, Greg. I do know that there is a rival battle when we leave Rustboro City. So, I mean, but we got to go get the Devon goods first. Guys, that was our first stream of the randomized emerald. It's not 100% as randomized as I thought it would be, but this is more fun. Like, if I had gotten, a Groudon and a Kyogre and a Raikou, like, that'd be fun. But this is pretty nice, I think. I like this team setup. The only potential issue I see is with Henrietta and Javier. Just having 2 waters. But it's not too bad. We have Pidgey in the box, too. I like it. Guys, let's save it, and let's call that a stream. This is going to be uploaded onto the Coach Max Arcade YouTube channel. You can go watch it there if you want to watch all of this for some reason. I think that Roxanne battle was pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie to you. And on the main channel, we will have a new video, hopefully Friday. Hopefully. If not Friday, it will be Saturday for sure, unless, something just happens. But, with that said, until next time, see y'all later. It's been fun. Let's end the stream.